Hey guys, so today I want to take a look at some games here and some gaming. The Galaxy S2 from 2 years ago versus the new Galaxy S4 flagship device from Samsung, and I want to see how they compare. Is it really a difference in terms of the graphics? Well, let's take a look. So I do have a gaming folder over here. So we have 5 games here, pretty new, mostly racing games. But we will be comparing these two devices. So let's start off with a pretty fun game, Iron Man 3, which just got released. So let's start off to play this game now on this bad boy.
Jarvis, who are these guys? Analysis indicates AIM technology. Impossible. AIM fell apart.
So this is a new pretty cool game. You will tilt your device and shoot and fire weird things that will pop up. So if you start off here, very good performance now in the beginning. No lag or anything like that.
So you'll be home for lunch?
Maybe dinner? I have a feeling these guys brought friends.
Be careful. That new armor isn't combat tested.
When have I ever been not careful? Yep. Pointing.
No lag issues or anything right now on the S4, and that's good. That's how it should be. So as you can see, the performance is awesome. So now let's take a look at that game pretty quick here on the Galaxy S2. So the Galaxy S2 is having the Mali 400 GPU versus the Adreno 320 GPU instead of the S4, and also it's a quad core or a dual core smartphone only, of course.
Perhaps if you tell them that, sir, they'll go away. But I would suggest that preparing for battle is the more prudent course.
We took off fast.
So as you can see, we can play this game,
Armed thugs trying to wreck Stark Industries. Steal my next tech.
and I really don't feel any difference here
For lunch?
Maybe dinner?
between the S4 and the S2.
Be careful. That new armor isn't combat tested.
When have I ever been?
And graphics is also still pretty good.
Pointing.
Whoa! And also it's a little bit easier to play here because of the smaller display, which means that when enemies come, I can swipe very easily across the whole display. So you can fully be able to play that game. Now let's try out another game. Let's go and see if we could. So this time let's fire up Real Racing 3. And then we can also play here. See. In this game you also have like no issues whatsoever. But of course you can feel a little bit that the performance could be a tiny few FPS higher to perfection, of course. But the Mali 400 GPU still is very strong here inside of the S2 and can perform on the new Real Racing 3. But then you can also see that the graphics is probably not as high as what you would get on the S4. Same probably as in the other game, the Iron Man 3 game. So you can see that we're downloading the game here, which means that we can quickly go and try out another game here. Let's try out the GTA Vice City. So the cool thing with GTA Vice City and the GTA 3 game with the Mali 400 CPU is that, or GPU, is that they're running amazing on this GPU. Okay, that was weird. So you can see here that we have pretty almost perfect performance here. I mean, really superb performance here in terms of gaming. Okay, so it's time here to pretty quick check out Real Racing here. So of course the screen looks better here already from the start. And it feels a little bit more snappy here. And definitely you can see that the graphics looks so much better. And also with the high resolution display. you can really feel and see the experience here that it's so much better here. And also that the performance probably is a little bit better here also in terms of frame rates. But you don't have any major issues with the S2 on these new games. And that could be good to know. And it could also happen that the S4 is getting a little bit warmer on the left side of the phone on the back side. And also a little bit here on the display. So quickly look at that. Now let's fire up GTA Vice City. And you did see the superb performance here on the Mali 400, the S2. So first we can see a kind of identical performance here when we run around. But once you go into a vehicle, you will feel actually that the performance aren't super good. You will get some tiny lag here and there. And it's kind of annoying actually. It's not super bad, but it actually feels like the S2 performs like better in this game. And I probably would pick the S2 over the S4 here. It's a little bit annoying. Especially when you drive fast here. You can really start to feel the glitchiness. Whoa! Whoa. So a little bit annoying there. Let's try out another game. So let's try out Need for Speed Most Wanted. What? What was that? This application is not authorized. Oh. Okay, I can't install it over here, but as you do know, it runs amazing on the Samsung Galaxy S4. But you can see here that something that I'm pretty impressed by with EA is that they have been able to optimize the game here superb also for the Samsung Galaxy S2. So I mean, the Samsung Galaxy S2 is still a superb device if we talk about, you know, just gaming, especially for the price with that you can get the S2 for right now. It's pretty crazy actually. And it will really be insane to see what kind of future games is going to come out for new GPUs, new smartphones, new stuff like that that's coming out on the market. Because it's really getting very intense here. If you just look back at a few years in the mobile gaming industry, it was really horrible games. But it's been going forward so quick. So crazy. So insane. And I'm gonna crash that car. Oh, come on! Oh my god. This is a fun game though. This is a fun game. Now let's also try out Asphalt 7. What? Okay, that was weird. I'm not sure why so many of these games need like network connection. It's a little bit scary. Like, what are they trying to do? So let's start off here with the S4. So immediately from the start here, good performance, as it should be like. Whoa, my bad. Oh my, oh my god. But super good performance here on the S4, as it should, because it's the latest device. It's the one of the best Android smartphones in terms of specs.
Trying to scare me now?
Now let's try this on the S2, and you can definitely feel a lot of that the FPS is a lot lower. But not super low. Not super low that you can't play. You can also see that the screen is a little bit darker-ish here. But you can still play the game. And especially for the price of the S2, I would say that it's still a good device for gaming. And that these new GPUs, the new smartphones, and stuff, really most of the times you're pretty well off with an older smartphone. Seems like they've done some optimizations, of course, and probably also in terms of graphics, you do get some lower graphics here that they have put on, but still, you can still play the games, and a lot of the new games that I did show was running very good. So yeah, just quickly a look here at some games on these two phones. So how I can sum it up is the S2 is still a good device. You don't always need the latest things. It's a good device. It works for most people, I'm pretty sure. So now you know that. Hopefully I made your decision easier if you have been thinking. The S2 is a good phone. It's a very, 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 very good phone still. And Android has been coming along a long way, but it's still a good phone. It's an old phone, but it works, and it's a nice phone still to buy. So quickly a video about that. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Now you have an awesome night, because it's like Friday or something.